This is Dr. Karnavitz with you today. For more information about me, you can find at beekeepingservices.com. This site is mentioned also in description part. You can leave your questions in the comments part so that I'll touch upon them in my future videos. And you can also subscribe to my channel so that you can follow my videos, daily videos of beekeeping. Okay, today I want to talk about organic beekeeping. What is organic beekeeping? What is organic honey? Many people, including beginner beekeepers and just honey lovers, think that if a limited medication is applied or if just no medication is applied, that is organic honey. Could be produced organic honey or the beekeeping is organic. In fact, that is the only small amount of requirement to run your operation as organic. After you apply to certification body to get certified, you'll need at least 1 year as a transition period for organic certification. This means that after minimum 1 year, you can consider as organic producer, and 1 year is given to you for transition period. But taking into account beekeeping features, actually 1 year is not enough and is not realistic to get certified after 1 year passed. Instead, feasible is 2 years. After 2 years, you could certify. Why you need 2 years? Because you'll need to change the whole beeswax foundations to organic beeswax foundations. Imagine if you have 300 beehives or 500 beehives and want to go to organic production. You cannot change all of beeswax foundations within the 1 year, so you need time. It takes time, and you need to get these beeswax foundations from organic certified producer. You can use you can use your plastic foundations, but they should be covered. Actually, they must be covered with beeswax without foundation. But this should be organic to be allowed you to go ahead with organic certification. The hive should be made of natural wood. It's not allowed to use synthetic materials to make hives. And nectar, water, propolis, honeydew, pollen sources should be in 1.8 mile radius or 3-kilometer radius. Hives should be installed not far from roadways, highways, industrial areas, and the areas that could be potential source of pollution. The area should be free from pesticides, heavy metals, and any contaminations. Organic beekeeping is harder and challenging. Thus, before going to organic certification, make sure you have an idea of foraging areas and orchard that has organic certification. For example, when you go to pollination to California, almond orchards must be certified as organic, because if they are not organic, your certification will be revoked. So before going organic, make sure that you have enough source, logistics, and everything is in place to run your operation as organic. Wild nature could be considered as organic if your bees collect nectar or pollen or propolis from there, but shouldn't be sprayed with any pesticides or any chemicals. Feeding is not encouraged in organic beekeeping. However, you should try to avoid supplemental feeding. But if you have to feed your colonies to make them survive, then you must choose organic sugar to make your syrup. It's not encouraged to use high fructose corn syrup, and your certification may be revoked because it's very hard to find high organic fructose syrup. but it's easier to find sugar syrup. In this case, all documentation should be kept in well condition regarding transportation your hive, what did you do your hives, when did you feed. All documentation should be kept in proper condition so that your certification can be continued. It is highly recommended to have queens with varroa resistance so that they can fight off varroa mites, because you don't have much more options to apply medication. Only a few medications you can apply in organic beekeeping for varroa. That is Ecostop. That is medication comes from Bulgaria. Another is Obigard. Many of you are familiar with that medication, and oxalic acid that recently approved by Environmental Protection Agency. However, when organic certification body asks you to send a sample for analysis, your honey or other product of apiculture that is certified as organic should be free from any chemicals, pesticides, or contaminators. By the way, in the United States, organic beekeeping standard is from USDA, and for other countries, you have to follow with your country standard that is established there. And all of these standards are basically the same in the logic. They are just a little bit different, depends in country, but the logic is the same for all of them. If you observe nosema signs in your hives, you have still option to treat them in organic beekeeping. The medication you can use is Nosevit Plus. This medication is fairly based on natural, and it's not chemical, and this is allowed in organic beekeeping. Unfortunately, you don't have any option to treat against European full brood, chalk brood, American full brood. If you have these diseases in your hives, you should burn them down. And with combs, with hives, with bees, with everything, because you cannot treat these hives. Actually, there is no medication in organic beekeeping for these diseases. That's all for today. This was very short description of organic standard, how it works. If you have any questions, you can leave it in comment section. I'd be happy to reply them. Organic standard is not as easy as I described. However, it's a very long standard, and if you are interested in, I'd be happy to help you if you want to run organic apiculture. You can subscribe my channel to have daily videos on beekeeping, where I'll be discussing daily issues of beekeeping.